Hi Flosstube, I'm Lacey and this is my channel about cross stitch. I'm joined today by my beautiful daughter. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Harper.
Tell them your name.
I like pizza.
How old are you?
8.
What grade are you in?
3rd.
What are your hobbies?
Drawing.
Cool. She's going to be my assistant today. So I hope everybody is having a good new year. It is January 2nd, 2023. We've just been lounging around the house doing not much of anything. So a good time. Well, let's just get started. Today I'm going to talk about all my finishes. I'm working on organizing all my stuff. So yesterday I went through all of my whips and I UFO'd a bunch of stuff that I know I'm not going to stitch anymore. So I got rid of all those and then I categorized and organized my whips. So I think next weekend I'll film a whip parade. It's going to be a long one. So, but right now let's talk about my finishes for 2022. I had 18, which is pretty good for me because I don't finish a lot of things. So starting in January, I finished Spell of the Moon by Blackbird Designs. I can't find my book that this is in. Hopefully I come across it when I'm organizing. Can I hand these to you?
Yes.
Okay.
But you want me to put them?
Wait, just hang on to them.
Okay.
And then in April, I finished Stitching with the Housewives Wreath Swap, May. And I did the board. I didn't stitch the letters though. I did wooden letters that I painted white because I'm not all about that white stitching. It would look terrible. But anyway, that's May. And then also in April, I finished Bee Sampler by Pinker and Pumpkin. It's a free chart on her website. I finished it on this bee skep from Hobby Lobby. Super cute. All right, and then in June, I finished Wreath Swap July. I lost a magnet yesterday, so it's going to be a little wonky. Oh, it's upside down.
Oh, it is?
Harper, you're supposed to tell me.
Well, it was upside down the first time, too.
So, Wreath Swap July. Oh, geez. We're a hot mess, Harper.
We are.
What are we doing?
Okay. I don't know.
All right. There's Wreath Swap July. And those were the only two that I actually finished and put magnets on. And then in July, so in June I also finished Freedom Farm by Stitching with the Housewives, but it's put away in my 4th of July stuff, so I wasn't able to get it out. But in July I finished Mrs. Claus's Bakery. I had intended to get it fully finished for Christmas, but it just didn't happen. She's so cute. And I have the tin that Priscilla and Chelsea finishes theirs on. Okay, and then August I finished Wreath Swap August by Stitching with the Housewives. And then I also finished Wreath Swap September by Stitching with the Housewives. And those were the only ones I did. I need to do the rest of them this year. Okay, and then in October, I finished an ornament for a gift exchange. It was Holiday Cheer. I showed it on my last video. And then also, I finished Peppermint House. I didn't pull the chart for it. This is Pansy Patch quilting. Oh, it's so pretty. And I stitched this from beginning to end without stitching anything else because I was so hooked on it. And I made it into a little pillow, and I did the slit method. And then I sewed it up and put some felt on it and some little buttons. All right, and then November was where I finished the most stuff. So I must have got a bug or something for finishing. But in November, I did a Merry Mini Surprise, the Skating Santa from Prairie Schooler. This is the only one I stitched out of that book. I need to stitch some more. So cute. And this is one of the sleds from Chantel 141. And he's so cute. All right, and then this one I think is my favorite. I finished it into a pillow, but I still need to stuff it. And this is, whoops, Rudolph and Friends by With Thy Needle and Thread. And I think I stitched this in 2 evenings. It was really quick. This is my pillow finish. I still need to stuff it. Oh, he's so cute. And stupid me, I was gonna make it a pillow ornament, but when I sewed it, I had the ornament thing on the outside instead of the inside. So when I flipped it inside out, the ornament holder was on the inside. So it's just gonna be a pillow now. And then I finished Letters to Santa, also by With Thy Needle and Thread. And I used all the called for everything. And I'm going to make it into the pillow like it's on the front of the chart. I just didn't get that done this year either. And then another Prairie Schooler I finished in November was Santa's Night. This is one of my favorites. I already had the deer and some of the snowflakes stitched. I just finished out the rest of it, and that didn't take very long. And then this one is my very first strawberry ever. And it's Holly Berry by Erica Michaels. And Jackie got me wanting to stitch a strawberry. How cute is that? I need to get brave and try to finish it. It's so cute. And that fabric is Arctic Glacier by Seraphim. They're so pretty. And then I finished another Prairie Schooler. This is Barnyard Christmas. It's the cow. And I started this like 3 years ago when I was stitching on 14 count Aida. So it's huge. I had to buy a 6-inch tart pan. So he was a little bit of a beast to finish, but he hangs on the tree okay. And then my biggest finish of the year is Heartland Sampler by the Scarlet House. And this is another one I had started a couple years ago, and I had it about halfway finished. And I just got it out and stitched it till it was done. And I picked my own colors for this, but I based them on the picture on the front of the chart. So I tried to get as close as I could, but stitch from my stash. I can't wait to frame this. I have a frame collection in my craft room, so hopefully I can find one that it'll fit. And then last but not least, in December, I finished Souvenirs of the Heart, Star Spangled Spectacular. And this is another one I had about halfway finished, so I pulled it out and stitched on it till it was done. And this is another one I picked my own colors for. So pretty. Okay, so that was all my finishes for 2020. Now, Harper, you don't cross stitch. Do you have any desire maybe in the future to learn how to cross stitch?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, maybe we'll get you something up. Do you want to show what you have worked on?
Sure.
For break, Christmas break? Harper is quite the artist. She does a lot of drawings, and she's very good at it. Now, is this anybody in particular?
No.
No. Okay. It looks good. She also drew 3 out of the 5 of our family members. She's working on the other 2, but she displays them on mine and my husband's bedroom door, so we can see them every day. And I love it. Okay, so let's go right into whips. So a lot of my whips are what you just saw for November and December. I haven't made a video since Halloween weekend. So this is all the stuff I've stitched on through November and December. A lot of them I fully finished and just showed you. So this is the first chart in the Snowman series by Cottage Garden Samplings. And he's the needle worker. He's so cute. And I am stitching this on 36 count weeks Cocoa. I've got his little head and I've got a lot of his outline done down here. I stitch him on my lunch break at work. And I saw where she released the second snowman for February, and I don't like it. It's a clown. So, but designers can't always, they can't always please everybody. So I bet the next one will be really good too. No.
Good.
He's scary.
He is?
Well, if you don't like clowns. Okay, and then this is another one I've been working on through my lunch break. And this is Love Notes by With Thy Needle and Thread. And I started the stamp. And I'm missing 2 of the DMC colors, so I couldn't go any farther. But this is just stitched on 36 count mystery linen. I don't know what this is. I lost the tag. But I love Valentine's Day stitches. I have plenty of Valentine's whips going, but I've never finished one. So I need to make a goal to like finish one Valentine every year. So I have it to display. Thank you. And then this one was my Christmas Day start. And it is Prairie Schooler Christmas Samplers. And I started the middle one. 'Twas the night before Christmas. And I am doing all the called for DMC except for the red, which I pulled Ribbon Red by Classic Colorworks. But everything else is the same, is what it's called for. But I got quite a bit done on him. On Christmas Day, we pretty much open our presents, eat a big breakfast, and then everybody does their own thing for the rest of the day. So I cross-stitched all day, and you and your brothers...
I mostly played with the Xbox because I got an Xbox controller. So that's mostly what I did.
Yeah. So we have pretty chill Christmases around here. And then I think I'm going to do this one for my 25th day stitch. So on the 25th of every month, I'll pull this out and work on it. Thank you. And then this one I've been working on here between Christmas and New Year's. And it is Carrots and Cottontails Farm by Stitching with the Housewives. And I have all 4 of these started. I just need to, I need to make it a goal to finish these this year because I have a lot done on all of them. I'm stitching this on 25 count tea-dyed Monaco. I love the spring colors.
On that.
All this.
Oh yeah, you haven't done that.
Yeah, look at all that down there.
Oh yeah.
It won't take very long.
Well.
Okay. And then the next one I started because Christy from Crosshatch Quilts and Lori Holt started this as their 25th day of the month stitch. And I kept up with it for about half the year and then I fell off. But we had our very first snow day the week before Christmas. Or a couple days before Christmas, right?
It was like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Oh. Well, anyway, I thought it was the perfect snow day stitch. So I pulled it out and started working on it again. And I finished, I had everything done except I was filling in the snowman's, or the snow lady's skirt, which was a beast to fill in. So I got that all done. I think the rest of this winter I'll stitch on her for a snow day stitch too. We live in Southwest Missouri, so it's hit or miss on whether we get snow or ice or freezing rain, or if it, like today it's 65 degrees outside right now.
Yeah.
It's really warm.
Yesterday was pretty warm too.
Yeah. Okay, and then this one, I would like to have a red sampler in the works at all times and just put a couple of threads in every once in a while. And this, oh, I don't have a picture of it. I just have the chart because it was a PDF. But it's the red, Little Red Schoolhouse Pin Keep. And this is also by Lori from Pansy Patch. But I started it on this gingerbread by Picture This Plus. And I'm using Schoolhouse Red as my thread. But it's super cute. You should go look it up if you haven't seen it. It's a Little Red Schoolhouse sampler. Okay, and then this one was one of my favorite releases recently. And it is Alice's Winter Wonderland by Little House Needleworks. And I got quite a bit of progress on it. This is stitched on 30 count pecan shortbread, which is what it's called for. And I'm using all the called for threads also. I got the little white rabbit, and then Alice will go in this doorway, and then over here will be the Queen of Hearts. I love Alice in Wonderland.
Is there going to be another half of the house?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, I started in the middle.
Oh.
All right, then this is the last whip This also might be my favorite star recently. I don't know. I like them all. But this is Santa Stops Here by With Thy Needle and Thread. It's so cute. When this came out for the Amana retreat and everybody was sharing it, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait till that comes out. So I got quite a bit of progress on this one. I got all the mortar and the bricks on the top half of the house. And then I got down to the sign. So I started this at our last retreat. And of course I was sitting by Jackie. And we thought, well, Jackie had the idea and I loved it. Instead of putting Candy House, like our last name is Rip. So we'll put Rip, R-I-P-P here. And it's a short name. So maybe I'll put a snowflake on either side to make it fill in that whole sign. So I got the sign done to try to decide how to get that in there. And then Jackie also thought it would be cute to put our initials in the trees. So like me and my husband on this side, and then the first initial of all 3 kids, like every other one. So I loved that idea.
You know what the house kind of looks like?
What?
The house from Home Alone.
Kind of. Kind of. It's big like that. Those are all my whips I've been working on. I have haul, but I have misplaced all the charts that I've gotten for haul. I got the new Blackbird Designs booklet that just came out. I got another chart. I'm not on top of it. I did get some happy mail from my friend Jane. She bought these. I don't know if she had them made or if she saw them and bought them all, but she sent them to me, Jackie, and Amber. Sorry, Amber. But they're these cute little cross-stitch ornaments, and I put it directly on my tree when I got it. It's so cute. And she signed it and dated it. I will treasure it. And then also for haul, so I used the 2022 Book of Days to keep track of all my stitching this year. And I was pretty religious about writing in it. And I kind of fell off the bandwagon with the stickers about halfway through the year. But I wrote in it. I love this. I love the covers. I love the new one. But I feel like I wanted more room. So instead of doing Book of Days this year, I got Lori Holt's planner. And it has a ton of room. So like this was the week after Christmas. And I just like to use all that room. So I think I'll like this. I do love the Book of Days though. I'm sad that it doesn't have more room in it. And I've seen people like take it and get spiral bound and they add pages to it, but it's not the pages I want, it's the space on the day. So that wouldn't work for me. So this is a really short video. I thought I had more.
Yeah, because well, I'm not going to say that.
What?
But I was going to say, like, usually they're like an hour long.
Yeah.
Because the last one you made was 3 hours.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Go look at it. Seriously.
So anyway, that's all I have to show. Like I said, I organized all my whips and I want to do a whip parade because that's my favorite video to watch. And I love this time of year, January, when everybody puts out their new ones. And the longer the whip parade, the better for me, in my opinion. So mine's going to be pretty long. I have a lot of whips. I'm not going to say how many until the video. It'll have to be a surprise. But I hope everybody has a fabulous new year. We have to go back to school and work tomorrow. That's no fun. And it's Garrett my oldest's birthday tomorrow, so he's really going to hate that.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, thank you for doing this video with
You're
me.
welcome.
You're a good sidekick. You tell everybody bye.
Bye.